Hey everybody, how's it going tonight? How everybody doing? Let me know where you're watching from. If you don't know who I am, my name is Steven. I am a former 9 to 5 retail worker and also a gig worker. I also am a online business coach where I teach other 9 to 5 workers and gig workers to learn the skills to be able to eventually leave your 9 to 5 for good. And that's my goal here tonight, to help people to learn the skills to leave their 9 to 5 for good. Now, this is part two of what I was talking about earlier, because earlier I had to stop because, I had to cook dinner. I actually live with my mom and brother. My mom she has disabilities, and then my brother, he has autism. So. But anyway, yeah, I had to stop and cook dinner for the family. But this is part two of what I was talking about earlier, which is the comfort zone. Your comfort zone. The comfort zone is killing your future potential. Again, your comfort zone is killing your future potential. And that's what I'm here to talk about. But anyway, so if you want to listen to the part that I was talking about earlier, be sure to look at the first part of the live stream that I was talking about earlier. But anyway, for those of you new here, again, my name is Steven. I am an online business coach, and I teach people the skills on how to be able to leave their 9 to 5 for good. And that is my goal for you. Now, I just want to keep one thing straight here. I'm not here for entertainment. This live stream is not for entertainment. So if you're looking for entertainment, you're looking for dancing and looking for music and all that stuff, and you're looking for the latest drama in the news and all that stuff, then you're on the wrong live stream, dear. This live stream is for people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and who's ready for a change. This live stream is for the bosses, people who are ready to boss up. This live stream is for people who are working 9 to 5 jobs, who want to be their own boss, but they don't know where to start. This is for you. So if that describes you, lock in and this. I welcome you here. So anybody else, you can scroll on. My goal here is to serve people and give people value. This is not entertainment. Okay. I'm here to help build future CEOs and future business owners. And I'm here for the people who are serious about changing their life, the ones tired of clocking in every day, right? The ones tired of trading their time for money, and who's ready to learn the skills to build something real and eventually be able to leave your 9 to 5 for good, right? I'm also talking to those tired of having strangers get in their cars, driving them for miles up and down these streets and highways, right? Driving Uber, driving Lyft, doing DoorDash orders, right? Instacart, running up and down stairs, delivering people's groceries to their houses. I'm telling you guys, there's a better way to do. There's a better way to live, and that's what I'm here to talk about. But in this part two of the live stream from earlier, I want to show you more value. So anyway, let's get to this. So real quick before I dive in, before I go deeper, if you want my free blueprint that breaks down all the step by step, just tap the link in the pinned comments, legacywithsteven.com. You're going to tap that, and then it's going to take you straight to my website. So here, let me show it to you. It's going to take you straight to here. It's going to take you directly to right here. Where in the where my pin's at? There we are. It's going to take you straight here. So you're going to tap this link, legacywithsteven.com, and it's going to take you straight to this page. Now, the layout's going to be slightly different on your mobile device if you're watching on there, but it's still the same. It's exactly the same as this desktop version. But anyway, you'll put your first name and your email there. That way you can get the free copy of the blueprint in your first email from me. And speaking of that, you'll also get a series of emails from me. So in those emails, you'll have my phone number, okay? That way you can reach out to me. You can text me. You can call me. Now, I do respond to text messages much faster than I do phone calls, especially if this is an out-of-town number, a lot of times I'll be cautious with that. But if you text me, you let me know who you are, I will reply back to you very quickly. And you can also reply back to me through email as well. I do respond to my emails. All right, so yeah, you're going to get the 3 blueprint here. Now, this right here, it doesn't mean you're buying anything. You're not buying anything. You're just getting free information, okay? And then, we'll go from there. So, anyway, everybody who's coming in, welcome, welcome. Come on in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Steven. I am an online business coach, and I teach people to learn the skills to be able to work 2 hours a day from their phone to be able to learn the skills to be able to leave their 9 to 5 for good. Again, I'm going to repeat this again. This live stream is not for everybody. It is not for everybody. If you're looking for entertainment, you're looking for a laugh, and all that stuff, you're looking for the latest drama, this is not it. We don't do that here. Not at Legacy with Steven. We do not do that here. My goal here is to serve people and give people value. If you're just here to kill time while you scroll, then you're in the wrong place. There's plenty of other live streams here on YouTube where you can be entertained. I'm here for the people who are serious about bossing up and being their own boss and building their own business and being the future CEO. Those are the people that I'm here to talk to. So if that's you, you are in the right place. I'm talking to those who are sick and tired of, working a 9 to 5 job, working for someone else. Because let me tell you guys something. Every time you go work at that job that you're working at, that boss, they own your time. They own your time, people. Every time you clock in, they own you and your time. They tell you when you can take a lunch break. They tell you when, and it's ridiculous. And we're talking about adults here. They tell you when you can go to the bathroom. I know, ridiculous, right? Tell an adult when they can go to the restroom, but it happens. They tell you when you can take your lunch break. They tell you when you can take a vacation. Well, guess what? With this business that I'm talking about, that I'm going to show you, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to ask permission, because guess what? You set your own hours. And even if you can do this business around your 9 to 5 job, because you're only working 2 hours a day from your phone. And I'm going to give you the breakdown on how to do that. So anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome. Let's see. Just flick the ant. Just flick the ant, okay? You can literally start your own business doing anything and any kind of service. You also don't have to. No, you don't. You're right. You're absolutely right, sir. But what I'm talking about now, this is not just a business. It's a done for you business. I'm talking about digital products here. But yeah, you can start your own business and do whatever you want to do. You're a grown person. Exactly. But here I'm talking about digital products, done for you digital products, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. Digital products that you don't even have to create, where you can work where you can learn the skills step by step, where you can work 2 hours a day from your phone, which is beginner friendly. Because guess what? Most businesses out there is a lot of overhead. You have a lot of overhead. You have shipping. You have to order inventory. You got to order inventory. You have to pay for storage in a warehouse and all that stuff. You have to deal with the customer service aspects and everything. But what I'm talking about right here, you don't have to deal with all that. You only work a couple hours a day from your phone. And guess what? The products that I'm talking about, they're not only digital, but they're educational digital products, where you could resell them over and over and over and over again. But guess what? A lot of people jump on this, and there's a lot of brick and mortar business owners that jump on this, who's not here to even sell the digital products. They're here for the education, because they want the education. You have a lot of brick and mortar business owners, even online business owners, who are struggling to for their current business, because they don't know how to market. They don't know how to market. They're having a hard time marketing. And in this business that I'm talking about, you are taught the skills step by step on how to properly market your business. And we have people who have invested in this, and their brick and mortar businesses are being very successful because they've learned the skills on digital marketing. So that's what I'm talking about here. Let's see. See. Steve disappeared. Someone help. Okay, John Bennett, I don't know what you're talking about, sir, or ma'am, or whoever you are. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, sir, well, whoever you are, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you can leave this live. I'm sorry you feel like this is a pyramid scheme. But I'm going to tell you the truth, though. That job you're working, that's a pyramid scheme because your boss is at the top of that pyramid. They tell you what to do. They tell you when you can do whatever. So yeah, they're making all the big bucks while you're just barely surviving. So yeah, that 9 to 5 job you're working at, that's the real pyramid scheme. And I know this because I worked retail for 12 years and I went through all that. So you're listening to someone who worked pyramid schemes. So, and I'm here to tell you that this business that I'm talking about is not a pyramid scheme. So if you don't believe it, you can get out of here. You can get out of here. You know, I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to serve people and give people value. You know what? You can leave, sir. You can leave, sir. Let me go ahead and hide this person. Anyway, so I don't have time for negativity. If you think everything's a pyramid scheme, that's fine. Get out of here. I'm talking to people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired and who wants to change your lives. Those are the people that I'm talking to. If you don't want to change your life, then fine. Get out of here. But you're not gonna deter the people that do want to change their lives. Okay. All right. So you know, let's see. Now listen, you guys. If anybody's on my live and you're just here to troll and disrupt my life, you will be hidden from the channel, just like I did with Mister Just Flick the Art, whatever his name is. Um, so anyway, if you want to, if no, I want real people here, you guys. I want real people here, ready to work smarter and not harder. So if that's you, engage, comment, and stay logged in. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what I left off earlier because I had to stop. So I'm going to show you the digital products that I'm talking about. All right, so these are the digital products that I'm talking about. All right, so these are the 4 digital products that I was talking about earlier: the Launchpad, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, and the Digital Mastery. Uh, so now, with all this, you get master resale rights. Can anybody tell me what master resale rights are? Can you tell me what master resale rights are? Hey you guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to stop for a second. But anyway, anybody who's just joining, if you don't know who I am, my name is Steven. I am an online, I forgot the word, online business coach. And I teach people the skills on how to learn the skills to be able to leave their 9 to 5 job for good. Because if you don't know who I am, I used to be a 9 to 5 worker. I was a 9 to 5 worker for over 10 years. I used to work for Walmart. After that, I lost my job there in 2022. And after that, that's when I started doing gig work for a little bit. And after a few months of doing that, I realized it's not something that I want to do because I was still trading time for money. So, and after that, that's when I started looking for other online opportunities to be able to work from home. So in March of 2024, that's when I came across this blueprint that I now have where I could work 2 hours a day. Now I'm here to show others on how to do this. Now, before I continue this, I just want to make it clear here. I want to make it very clear here. Let me get down to here. Before I show you, I have to give this disclaimer out. Now, before I go any further, I want to make it crystal clear. I cannot guarantee you income. Results will vary from person to person because I don't know your willingness to be teachable. I don't know your willingness to show up for yourself daily. I don't know your willingness to implement the strategies that we teach inside the Legacy Builds program. Now, the results you get out of this business depends entirely on you because when you step into this space, you're not an employee no more. You are a business owner. And a business owners take responsibility for their growth. And that's the difference between staying stuck and building ownership. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. All right, so these are the digital products that I'm talking about right here. Now, does anybody know what master resale rights are? Does anybody know what master resale rights are? Yeah, master resale rights is when you can sell a digital product over and over and over again. When you purchase the online digital product, you get the license to resell it. It gives you you automatically get the license to resell it. So let's say for example, now this one is worth $100. This is our launch pad. This is the passive daily pay blueprint. This is a digital mastery, and that's the Legacy Builds program. Now, when I first got started, I only started with this one right here. But I'm going to talk about this one first. This one's a launch pad. This is $100 right here. Yes, you heard me right. You could have a business for $100. And you can learn the skills step by step on how to make $100 a day. That's $36,000 a year. $36,000 a year. So, but you only have the master resale rights to this one digital product only. Okay. Now this one right here is the passive daily pay blueprint. This is the one that I started out with. And this one you can learn the skills on how to make up to $300 a day from your cell phone. You'll have the master resale rights to 2 digital products. So you can resell this one and this one, but you cannot resell these other 2. Now this one you can make $300 a day. That's $109,000 a year. And how would that change your life? Okay, so this one is the $600 digital mastery. $600 digital mastery. And you can learn the skills on how to make up to $600 a day. And you'll have the master resale rights to these 3 digital products. Now these are educational digital products. Now this is $600 a day. You could make up to $600 a day. That's $219,000 a year. Now this one is the elite package, and it's also the most popular one too, the $900 Legacy Builders program, because you have the master resale rights to all four digital products. And this one, you can learn the skills to make up to 900 a day. That's 6,300 a week. That's $328,000 a year. How will that change your life? So these are educational digital products. And again, some people, they don't buy these just to resell them. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. But you could also, a lot of people get this because they already have a business, but they don't know how to market their business. A lot of businesses go out of business because they don't know how to market. And you gotta have, for your business, even if you have a little mom and pop business, you gotta have a marketing strategy. And we teach you this here in our Legacy Builders digital program. So yeah, but yeah, this will get you up to four income streams right here. Okay, so I'm gonna share some other value with you. Fast track profitability. Access our easy to follow 30-day launch pad to create and to eliminate uncertainty, streamline your success. A pre-built website and automation. Getting instant access to a pre-built high converting website set up in just a few hours for just $39. Now you will have to pay a $39 website fee, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. A faceless brand mastery. You can learn how to create a powerful brand by in attracting customers without ever showing your face or recorded videos. Yes, you can. You never have to show your face. We also have a free ads method too, where you can post daily ads online on free high traffic websites. So yeah, you could do this business completely faceless if you want to. As a matter of fact, I'm doing this live stream faceless too, and the only thing you're hearing is my voice. Of course, you can see my picture right here, but you can't see my live face. So yeah, this is a faceless live stream. But yeah, you can do it completely faceless if you want to. Effortless automation. Even if tech isn't your thing, we've made it a plug and play so it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you. Just a second, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. So let's see where I was at. Oh, yeah, so even if tech isn't your thing, this is a plug and play business. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Um, let's see, a daily passive income. Unlock the proven method of earning a consistent hands-free income with just 2 hours of day per work. A reoccurring revenue strategy. Just like with your bills come every month, so should your income. Build financial security with a practical passive cash flow. Even easy tech strategies. Get access to top quality tech support. Easy to follow instructions for you to learn the new skills as a newbie. So you guys, this is a beginner friendly business that I have. Before this, I didn't know anything about digital marketing. You'd have told me about this a few years ago. I would have called you a liar. You know, I also thought it was too good to be true. I also thought it was too good to be true. I wouldn't have believed you, but it took me to lose my job in after 12 years of working retail to initially get a wake up call. That was my wake up call. You know, but you don't have to struggle. You don't have to work a job you don't like. There's a way out of that job if you're looking for a way out of it. So yeah, turn social media monetization. Turn your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube into profit machines, even with a small following. In other words, you don't have to have a big following. You know, you don't have to have a lot of likes. With this live stream, I don't chase views, you guys. With my channel, this channel, I don't chase views. I don't do that. I care a lot more about quality over quantity. If I could talk to one or two people, I did my job for today. And again, you could become a licensed master reseller with this business. I'm actually I can show you my license, and this is my certificate right here. And you take a test inside the program, and you pass the test, and you'll get this. But just it's no different than getting a certificate for being a nurse or a doctor or something, or a real professional auto mechanic. You don't want just anybody to operate on you, right? You don't want just anybody to just work on your car, right? Right? Am I making sense? You want those people to be certified, right? Exactly. You want them to be certified. So you'll be able to be certified in the Legacy Builders program here. So that's what I'm trying to show you here. All right, so let's move on. So these are the programs. These are the other programs right here. So of course, I'm going to go over these right with you. I'm going to go over these with you on the next page. Now again, you guys, you got to keep in mind this is an investment business. So, you know, you got to keep that in mind. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to present you an opportunity. So again, this is our $900 Legacy Builders program, which you would have the master resale rights to. And this is an educational program. You can resell this, or you can get this just to learn the skills on how to operate your current brick and mortar or online business that you already have. A lot of people get this for the education. That a lot of them don't even resell it. So, but you can resell this if you want to. But with this digital, by this being digital, it lives online. You can't touch it, you can't feel it. It's digital. It lives online. But guess what? Unlike a physical product, you never have to reorder it because this product always stays in stock. You never have to worry about inventory or overhead or anything like that. So with this one, we do offer payment plans with this business. And guess what, you guys? You put everything else on a payment plan. You go to Amazon and you go to that Apple store and buy that brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? And you'll put that joke on a payment plan without thinking twice about it, right? And paying $100 a month for it. And guess what? That $100 a month that costs That's the cost of one of the businesses that the business programs that I have here. But yeah, you can do this on a payment plan. I offer Klarna and Afterpay. Klarna and Afterpay. That's what I offer. Now, let's see what you can get with this Klarna right here for this program. See, you can pay $55 a month for this with zero down today. With zero down today, you can pay $55, as low as $55 a month. Okay. And now with each and one of these, yes, you do have to pay a $39 website fee. You know, that now what you're going to get with that website fee, you're going to get instant access to our supportive community, which is called the Digital Growth Community. And I'm going to show you that in just a moment. You're also going to get instant access to your e-learning training platform. E-learning training platform, I'm going to have to log into that. You're also going to have to, you're also going to get access to your back office, which is your pre-built automated system. Because I also have a pre-built let me put my stuff in. Just a second. Just a second, you guys. Let me put my password in here. Let's see here. There we go. All right, let me put this back on. There we go. So, one of the things you're going to get access to with this business is you do have to pay a $39 website fee with any of the programs that we have. So, again, that covers your let's see, where was I at? It covers your back office. This will be your e-learning training platform right here. Your e-learning training platform. It's going to cover this, and it's also going to cover your access to the digital growth community. You have access to a big community of 57,000 people right here. Okay. And it's also going to give you access to your automated system through system.io. So this is my automated system right here. I'm showing you my automated system. I'm being transparent with you. I'm showing you my automated system. Okay. And you'll also get access to your email campaigns. Let me show you the email campaigns. You'll also get access to the email campaigns as well. So yeah, you're getting access to 4 big things here. You are. So you're getting a lot here. And we're going to show you step by step along the way. Again, this is a beginner friendly business. You don't have to know anything about it. Well, yeah, you can start with zero down today. You could pay $55 a month, 30 days, starting 30 days from now. And you could choose Klarna or Afterpay. I personally chose Klarna. When I first got started, I did a payment plan. But yeah, this is the elite package right here. This is a $900 program right here, business program. And when you get this, you get any one of these, you'll be a business owner. Let me show you the second one. This one right here is a $600 digital mastery. 600 digital mastery. This one right here will give you master resale rights to the three of the 4 digital products. Okay. And I offer payment plans on my website. We offer Klarna and Afterpay. I personally chose Klarna. I would tell anybody to choose Klarna. Again, you guys, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm offering you an opportunity where you can invest in yourself in an education and also in a business that could change your life. Now, again, I cannot guarantee you income because, again, I don't know your willingness to be coachable. I don't know your willingness to show up to your business daily. I don't know your willingness to implement the strategies that we teach in this program. What you get out of this business totally depends upon you and your effort, okay? Now with this one, you can have this for what? 37 as low as $37 a month. You can start with zero down today. Now again, you'll have to pay a $39 website fee today. Okay? You will have to pay that. Now, by this being December, I'm actually going to do a special, okay? Now, anybody who signs up with me, I will reimburse you your $39 for your website fee. That way you can put the $39 towards getting your website domain and your professional email domain, okay? And the only thing you'll have to do is pay for your program. And that's all you have to do is pay for because with the $39 I'm going to give back to you, you can cover that will cover your that's going to cover your website, automated system and all that stuff. So anybody who signs up with me, just let me know that you saw this live stream, and I will reimburse you $39. Okay, I will reimburse that to you. So okay, so with this, you can start with zero down today. You just pay your $39 website fee, and again, anybody who signs up with me, I will reimburse that back to you as soon as I get the payment. So, all right, because the only thing you'll have to do is pay for your professional email domain and your website domain. Now, as far as your professional email domain, I'm going to show that to you. I don't know if I'm still logged in, but we're going to show that to you. All right, so you're going to get your professional email domain from GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com. That's where I got mine from, and that's what we all use in the Legacy Builders program. So, GoDaddy.com. You'll get your professional email domain as well as your website domain or domain name. Now, personally, I paid $11.12 for my website domain, which is legacywithsteven.com. That's what, and my professional email, I paid $23.99 for it. So, they're very, very reasonable, you guys. Very, very reasonable. And we're going to have training modules and everything because this is a baby step business. I'm going to show you step by step on how to set everything up. You don't have to be a tech genius. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to know anything about this. You'll always have help if you need help. And now, if you really don't know how to set up anything like that, we have people in there in the community that you could pay a small fee to them, and they will set up they'll set everything up for you. They'll just ask for your information. They'll set everything up for you. Okay. But you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And then once you get everything up, guess what? Your business is open and you can start promoting it. So, but yeah, I am doing a special. Right here in the month of December. If anybody who signs up with me, I will reimburse you your website fee. So, hey, you can have a business for what? You can have a $900 business for zero down today, but you don't even have to get this one. You can get this one right here, Let me go back here. The $600 digital mastery. We also have this one right here. This is the one that I started out with. This is the one that I started with, a $300 passive daily pay blueprint. And again, when I first got started a year ago, you guys, I didn't have the whole thing. I couldn't afford the whole thing. So guess what I did? I did a payment plan. That's exactly what I actually used Klarna right here, and I did a payment plan. The $26.93 a month, and that which isn't very bad at all. And guess what? All I had to do was pay for my website fee and my professional email domain, and that's all I had to pay for. And it was not that expensive. So, and guess what? You guys? We put everything else on payment plans. You'll be real quick to put a nice big flat screen TV on a payment plan. Get a new cell phone and put it on a payment plan, right? Am I right? You'll go and get all this bull crap that you don't need and put them on payment plans. But as soon as I start talking about online business, oh, y'all get real quiet. You guys get very, very quiet. And the ones that talked to me earlier, they're pretty much mocking me. So I had to let them go, because I don't like drama in my live streams. I don't do that. So I want people who I'm looking for people who are ready to boss up and say, hey, coach, I'm ready to boss up. I'm ready to learn the skills. I'm ready to be my own boss. I'm tired of this 9 to 5. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. Those are the people that I'm talking to. So if that's you, plug in and lock in. I'd love to help you. You know. But again, you can learn the skills and make $300 a day from your cell phone. You know, and it's beginner friendly. You don't have to know anything about it. All right, let me show you the other one. Now, guess what, you guys? You could also have a business for as low as $100. As low as $100. Now, let me show you this to you. Let me show this to you. Also, with all my business digital products, I do offer payment plans, because I get it. We're all struggling, and we all have different goals and different interests and stuff. So everybody's not looking for the 900 programs. Some of you maybe just be looking for the 600 or 300 or 100. But again, everybody has different goals. But the good thing is you can always start with this one just to get your feet wet, and then within 30 days of joining, you can upgrade. You can upgrade to the highest one, which is 900. Okay? So yeah. You can have a business for as low as $100 with zero down today. In 30 days from now, you'll have your first payment of $17.35. Under $18, you can have a business for under $18 a month. If you can't afford $17, you can't afford something under $18 a month, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should just keep working at a 9 to 5, If you like working a 9 to 5, go ahead and keep doing it. You like driving Uber, you like driving DoorDash. You like being controlled by a boss who owns you and your time every time you're clocked in, telling you when you can go to the restroom, telling you, when you can take your lunch break, telling you when you can take your kids to the doctor, right? Telling you when you can take a vacation. Yeah, that doesn't sit right with me. And I'm not saying this to blow smoke up anybody's butts or anything, but I was just like you. I was just like you. I used to do this stuff. I used to I worked a 9 to 5 for over 10 years before they fired me. I did gig work for 4 months before I realized that was not it. It's just not for me. But hey, if you like it, go ahead and keep doing it. But I'm telling you, there's a way out of it. If you don't like it, there's a way out of it, and those are the people that I'm talking to. But if you can't afford a business for under $18 a month, I don't know what to tell you. And guess what? If anybody who gets started with me, now I am doing this for the month of December only. The month of December only. I will reimburse you your $39 website fee. I will reimburse that back to you. Okay? Anybody who starts with me. But you have to want to do it. Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the community real quick, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So this is our digital growth community. Let me show that to you. This is our digital growth community. This is one of the things you're gonna get access to if you decide to invest in this program. And we're a community of 57,000 people. Now, when I first started, it was only 11,000 people. Now it's 57,000. And we're also, speaking of that, we're actually going to be having a webinar, on Tuesday. So if you want to attend that, all you have to do is go here. You'll put in your first name and email, and that link will be in the pinned comments in this live stream. Okay, it'll be right in the pinned comments in the live stream. You'll have immediate access to it, because I'm going to be able to send you an email so you'll be able to register for free, because it's a free webinar. All you have to do is register for free, and it'll be on Tuesday. So, and a lot of your questions about this business will be answered in that webinar. Okay, and I would love to see you there. I would love to see you there. So yeah, this is our community, okay? Digital growth community, and this is our founder, Mrs. Michelle O'Neill. You know, she's a mom of 6 kids, and she has 5 grandkids. And, you know, she did network marketing for many years, and you know, and the turning point for her was, you know, she got tired of doing all the work and then only getting 80% of the profit. So guess who got all the profit? Her bosses did, and she got tired of that. So guess what? She decided to pivot and started to invest in the online space. And she has since then made over $10 million doing this business. And she is a self-made millionaire. You know, she shows us videos, weekly and daily videos on what we need to do as a digital marketer business owners. So, you know, God bless this lady. She's such a wonderful lady, such a wonderful person. I'm so grateful, you know, that she created this, because you know it's given me an opportunity, as well as 57,000 other people an opportunity to be in business for themselves. You know, if I didn't come across this business, you know, I probably would have been putting in multiple job applications for other jobs, and still being stuck in that 9 to 5 system, and I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. So again, I'm not saying this to blow smoke up anybody's butts, but I'm telling you, this business is real. If it wasn't real, I wouldn't be talking to you about it. But you guys got to believe in yourself that you can do it. See, you know, you go on other live streams and, you know, leave all long detailed comments and all stuff, but as soon as somebody start talking about investing, y'all get very quiet. You guys are very quick to get very quiet. And you know, I don't chase views. I don't care about views. If I can just get if I can get 1 or 2 people to understand, to truly understand what I'm talking about, I did my job for today. I did my job for today. But anyway, so let me show you some wins here. All right, let me see if we can scroll down and go back to number 1. Okay, make sure it's refreshed. Make sure I show you. All right, so 2 days ago, Anna, she made $900 in South African rand. We have over 10, I think, like about 10 self-made millionaires over in South Africa to this date. So, you know, and what I love about this business is global. We are a global business. It's not just confined here to the United States. We have people all over the world. And the funny thing is, you know, digital marketing is only 1%, but there's over 5.7 billion people on social media alone. So, you know, this person did their first live. Awesome. Miss Michelle, she had a $3,800 day yesterday without going live. Wow. Awesome. That's our mentor for you. Love her very much. Love her very much. Let's see, 1,003 followers. Hit 50 members on my birthday. A new sale. This person made a new sale. 1,700 had my biggest day so far this year. Wow, that's awesome. $1,700 day. That's awesome. First live ever. All right. You know, it's not just about monetary. It's about different things. People are doing different things here that are being successful. $600. She made $600 on the girls' night out. So awesome. My first $1,400 sale. Now our mentor has recently launched a Spanish bundle packet, a Spanish bundle digital product in our community. So pretty soon I'll be upgrading to the Spanish bundle package myself. So, but yeah. But anyway, so yeah, definitely something to look forward to. Made $400 with my brand new community. Awesome. And beautiful thing about this is eventually you can start your own community if you want to. You can start your own community. $900 in live, 4,000 leads. That's wow. That's amazing. That's awesome. Got a lot of great wins. Lots and lots of great wins. A $1,400 sale came in while I was doing what I love. You know, awesome. And she said it. She said our mentor. She said this happened while I was cooking this morning. So, and you know, you can simply be living your life, and guess what? Your income can just come in just like that. This person made a $300 sale during their live stream. This person made another $1,400 bundle pack customer. So, you know, people are making passive income, just living their life while their automated system is working for them 24/7. Uh, from 100 to 1,400 in 3 weeks. Awesome. My very first $1,400 sale. Interesting. Here's Daryl Hannah right here. He made He had a $2,700 day while in Pigeon Forge. Awesome, awesome. A lot of big wins here, you guys. A lot of big wins here. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've made. Now, this right here was my very first sale, and I was actually cooking dinner in the kitchen. Now, when I first invested in myself, I was very skeptic. But I guess what? I did it anyway because I knew I wanted to change my life. I knew that I wanted something better. I knew I want so bad not to have to go back to a 9 to 5 job. Because when you lose your job after so many years, it really hits you. It really hurts. And you don't ever want to, me personally, I don't ever want to put myself in that position again. So, but this was my first sale, and I made this while I was cooking dinner in my kitchen. This is my second sale right here. This right here is my second sale. And I actually made that while I was doing video content here at my desk. Because in our business, we teach you how to do 3 pieces of video content. You do a 7-second video, you do a 30-second video, and you do a 1-minute video. And guess what, you guys? You can do this faceless. You can do it faceless. Okay? You don't ever have to show your face in this business if you don't want to. Never have to. So yeah, this came in while I was doing a piece of video content. And I made this one very recently, a couple of months ago. I made this one. So, you know, made that while I was grocery shopping. So yeah. So yeah, that's my proof, you guys. So anybody can do it. And I made $900 doing this. So anyone can do it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get on off of here for tonight, but I just wanted to pick up where I left off from earlier. So I will be back on here around this time tomorrow. Y'all take care. And if you want to follow along with me, definitely subscribe to this channel. I go live 6 days a week. I usually take Sundays off, but you know, I've been sick, so I actually took a week off from doing live streams. So yeah, if you want to interested about what I'm talking about, you can get a free copy of the PDF for the blueprint in my website, legacywithsteven.com. That'll be the pin highlighted blue link in the pinned comments. And you'll go here. You'll put in your first name and your email address, and you'll click on that button. It doesn't mean you're buying anything. It does not mean you're buying anything. You're just getting information. And you know, when you go to this website, just take your time and look up this website. Look up and down this website. Take your time, no rush. And you can decide for yourself if this is right for you. Okay? You can decide for yourself if this is right for you. And if it's not, then that's okay. You know, at least you gave yourself an opportunity to at least check it out for free. You know, when you decide to make your move, then it's going to cost something. Yes. Because when you go into business for yourself, yes, it's going to require an investment. You know, every business owner out here had to make an investment, and that includes Walmart, Target, and all those other places. Guess what? At some point in time, somebody, before that business became as big as it has today, somebody had to make an investment, or some group had to make an investment. And it's unfortunately there's no way around it. You got to make it. You either invest in you also with this, you're not only investing in a business, but you're also investing in education too. You're investing in education. Look, if you can invest in things that's not going to give you long-term value, that only gives you temporary pleasure today, why not invest in something that's going to teach you some skills, right? So you can run a bag from your phone. Make it make sense. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Y'all